Hey, good morning. It's Mrs. Tyson. Today we're going to be talking about lesson 31. It's page 123 in your packets. So go ahead and pull that out. Today's lesson is called The Last Supper. We are going to have an exit ticket today. It does not have the race on it. It just has a retell and then the ending parts. We're also not going to do the annotations. So guys, we're going to give you the last several minutes of class to get that finished. Tomorrow is a verse quiz. And then you see the upcoming lessons as well. Today we are on week 6 of quarter 3 for the main campus. We're on lesson 31. And you can see these lessons down here at the bottom. When all these become orange, we're going to use those shoe boxes. So make sure you have it ready. All right, let's dive in. We're not going to do our question of the day. The video wasn't working earlier. So we'll dive in with prayer. Here at the main campus, it is February 16th, and so it is Fat Tuesday. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of information about Fat Tuesday and Lent. So go ahead and, if you're at the main campus, pause the video and you can talk about what Lent is and what Fat Tuesday is. And if you're not at the main campus, feel free to pause it or keep going. Just a quick heads up. When Lent begins and ends is on the screen, and you can talk about why it ends that day and why 40 is maybe significant. So go ahead and talk about those things and then come join me again. Okay, we're going to pray today for these scholars in 5th and these scholars in 6th. Go ahead and pause the video and pray, please. Oops, I just realized 6th grade should actually be Naraya. So I'm just going to fix that real quick, and then we're going to dive back in. Sorry, Naraya. All right, let's get to our verse. Guys, just a reminder, if you want extra credit, you're going to send me a video of you rapping the verse. Okay, you can use any beat you want. Just send it to me through email or through text. All right, just a reminder, after Friday, if you have any of these assignments missing, they will remain at a 50% and they will not be graded even if you turn them in late. All right, here's the book of Mark. Our verse goes, he said to them, go into all the world, and preach the gospel to all creation, Whoever believes and is baptized will be saved. Whoever believes and is baptized will be saved. But whoever does not believe will be condemned. Nice. Close examination leads to a deeper understanding. Here's the question I want to prompt you with. How did Jesus prepare the disciples for what was about to happen? So, as we read through and we think about our Bible study, I just want to keep in mind the reason we're doing all these steps is because you are now able to study the Bible on your own. So when you go home over the weekend, when you're at home in the evenings, you guys can study the Bible on your own. You understand that you need to observe the Bible and see what it says, understand what it means, and then apply it. So you understand that you have to mark it up, find out words you don't mean, figure out questions, tell us what the text is about, be able to restate it, figure out what the historical background was back then by reading a commentary, figure out what the writer is trying to tell you, and then how do you apply it based on connection to Jesus. All these things can be done on your own now. You guys are getting really good at it. We're in the area of Palestine, and we just wanted to review. Yesterday we talked about the Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread was coming. In today's text, it's here. So you can see this angel of death. This is from, it's a picture depicting what happened at the first Passover. Now, this angel only came that one time, doesn't come every year, but the Jewish people would celebrate it every year. And you could see the people inside eating the lamb for dinner, and they would have their unleavened bread. I think this child is carrying some of that. And they also had their things ready to go. Remember, we talked about that yesterday. Here's the text. Go ahead and read this text right here. And a couple things I just want to point out to you. One, make sure you're able to retell the text so teachers just go over what happened in the text. And then finally, this piece right here at the bottom that's underlined, this gives us an indication that Judas, who we know later is the one who betrayed Jesus, is probably not a Christian, because it says it would have been better for him if he had not been born. The last thing I want you to realize right here is that I want you to talk about what was present in the text. What does the text say was present at the meal? And what do you know is missing from the meal? Okay? Go ahead and pause the video, and I want you to read this text together. Okay, what did you notice was missing from the meal and was present from the meal? Go ahead and pause and discuss that piece. Okay, you should have noticed that the one thing that was absent from this Passover in the text was the lamb. And that's super significant because think about when the lamb was going to be killed. And if you didn't come up with it together as a class, here's what it is. The lamb is Jesus, and he's going to be killed the next day, the real, true Passover lamb. Verses 26 through 31 are really sad because Jesus tells his disciples that they are going to deny him. One is going to completely turn his back on Jesus and sell him, that's Judas. One is going to deny him, that's Peter, and everyone is going to run away and be scattered, which is super sad, but it's going to happen. And we're going to find out more about that in our next lessons. For homework tonight, make sure you're able to figure out why this scripture points to Jesus. He said to them, "This is the blood of my covenant, which is poured out for many." So you're going to be doing what you normally do. You're going to do your retell. You're going to skip race. You're going to do your commentary, writer's message, and your application. I will post this video right here as well if you want to watch that. And then here is the commentary. When you do your information page right here, choose a fact from the commentary. This isn't scripture. It's what somebody believes the scripture is about. So read that commentary and then write down one fact right here. All right, get to work. Have a great day, guys.